Guys, I'm going nuts over here because I discovered another way that we can repurpose our content to just make piles and piles of cash. Here's what I mean. So I was in one of my documents and I created a ebook based on some random information. I use a little GPT to put all that randomness in order. So then what I did was is I said, let me see if I can take bits and pieces of that and then put it into InVideo. Now, InVideo, it hasn't really got my heart yet. I haven't bought it, but I still use it. And I just kind of see what it comes up with. So look at this. So here's what's something that it came up with. It came up with a short video on what I took a section of from my Google Doc ebook. Now, one piece of content, I'm now snipping it and saying, okay, InVideo, then go and make me a video based on this. And I says, okay, let's take a look at it, right? It wasn't too bad. It wouldn't create a faceless channel with or anything like that. Those are going to be dime a dozen. I still want to come on and do my thing. But what I did find is that I could take what it created after that and then create from that. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? I am totally 100% repurposing content and creating all kinds of opportunities for us to go out there and make some money. Here's what I mean. So I ended up looking down here and I says, well, look at this. This is pretty interesting. Here's an outline of what they literally talked about. So I put in a section. It created a video. I kind of decided I didn't want to use the video. You could, but I decided I didn't want to use it on like my YouTube channel. So I just left it. But I took this information right here and then put it into one of my other apps, right? Here's one of the other apps that I use called Merlin. Now, this app is fantastic because Merlin, what it'll do is it will change between different LLMs to create whatever it is you're asking it to create. So in this case, look, I says, become an ebook creation expert. I will supply an outline. Now, the outline is what I literally got from InVideo, right? Right here. It was this one right here that I got from here. So if we look at that, you go, okay, it says birth of an idea. It's kind of given a table of contents, if you will, right? So we're going to take that then and I put it into Merlin. Merlin says, okay, great. If you notice here, I told it to ignore this right here, no, ignore the numbering and all that kind of stuff. And then it says, great, I'll help you translate this outline into an engaging ebook. That's what I asked for. Now, here's what I also asked for. I says, hey, man, don't be plagiarizing because we can't have any of that. And then humanize it and then do it at a ninth grade level because I don't want it talking too high and certainly not down too low. So it created something amazing. It went out and it built this for me. But this is what I want you to see. First, it says, hey, I'm going to use Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Okay, that's another LLM that is good for certain things, but maybe not so good for other things. So if you just have OpenAI's ChatGPT, you might be stuck, just saying. But then it switched. Once we wanted it to do different things, it switched to, look at this Claude Sonnet now 3.5, and then it gave me what I wanted to get. Then it says, hey, would you like me to continue to the next chapter? I says, well, yeah, go ahead. Then it decided that GPT 4.0 mini would be better. Now, I have Merlin set for automatic, right? Because I want it to decide based on what I ask what to do. This is AI centric, everybody. This is what we're doing is that we're giving it the ability to decide. Sometimes we think we know, but we don't always know what's best. So let's go ahead and finish up. Look at this. So then it started giving me different chapters. Chapter 2, it says, okay, great. I want you to think about this. Now, this is just the beginning of what this whole story is about. The whole story is about how we can take things and switch between them. This is what we're trying to do. All right, so once we do that and we decide we're going to switch between it, now I'm going to show you coming up what else it can do. And this is where the magic happens, y'all. This is so much fun. You're going to love this. Watch this. Okay, so we've got all this information, right? So now it went through and it created some pretty good chapters. And keep in mind now, you can use these for PLR products if you want to like create your own PLR hookup. You can use them for giveaways if you want to do that. And you could actually sell them. It's kind of basic information. Some of the stuff you kind of look at and go, oh, okay, that's okay. But somebody may not have seen that, and you can put that out and definitely make a couple of bucks. That's how you start putting cash in your pockets, right? All right, so look at this. It tells me a couple things here, quick action steps, because the way I prompted it was, I don't just want you to just give me information. I want you to make it actionable, implementable type stuff. Okay, so it came on. It went on. It still says, okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and use GPT-40 again. It kept on going all the way down to the end, right? Now, I got this information, and then I decided, I wonder if I can do something even more. So here comes the next app. Now, I just came across this app, and it's, oh my gosh, I'm falling in love with it already. And it's called Napkin.ai. This one is fabulous because what it will do is it will take words and then make a visual representation of it. Now, I got another app that's similar to it, but I don't want to confuse you with that. That other app will make graphics. Oh my gosh, are you seeing where I'm going with this? So now we got everything, a little bit of everything for everybody that likes to do stuff, right? We got people that like to read stuff like me. I love to read stuff, but hey, I'm kind of visual too. So watch what Napkin.ai does. Now, Napkin.ai, it allowed me to literally take a section. Look at this. I just took a section right here. And I put in chapter 5, and I says, okay, chapter 5, this is what I want it to do. It decided that, well, it's going to take the information. Remember, we had the GPT Merlin over there create it for us. We then went to InVideo and says, well, hey, what would this look like as a video? So you see, and now we got 1, 2, 3 opportunities to place this somewhere so that it can make us some money. Because what can we do with that? We can put it on a YouTube channel if it's going to be a faceless, and then that channel can get monetized and you get money for that. All kinds of stuff. We got the words. Now we can take the words, make the ebook, put a couple bucks on that, drop it on Amazon, whatever you want to do, drop it on your own website, put it on your own stuff. Now we have an earning opportunity from that. Now here's the visual. Get this. So I didn't title it yet. I just said, okay, I want you to grab from this section here. And all I put in was a section. It was chapter 5 section. And it decided, based on what it saw, that these are the things that it could literally create for us. Now, if that's not amazing, I don't know what is. And I'm just saying, this is amazing, right? Would you agree? Hey, if you're watching this on Amazon, if you're watching this on YouTube, place a comment, like the video, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I think I get about 80% of people that are watching this stuff that says, man, this is really good, aren't subscribers. So I want you to subscribe to the channel, but definitely comment. What are you thinking on this? What have you found? You found something else that's more interesting? I'd be more than happy to see that too. All right, so here it is. So now what we have is we have this as an opportunity to then go out and do even more. Here it is, right? So we've got this information here that is saying, all right, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to create your thing for you. And it did that for us. I'm very, very happy with this. I can't tell you enough how fabulous this can be for us. All right. All right. So let me share with you what can happen next. Now, depending on what large language model you're using, and there's all kind of free ones and there's some that paid. I actually paid for this. What you could do next is that then now you could take pieces of this. Now, I just showed you all kind of ways to repurpose your content, turn ideas into income, repurpose those things. And I mean, just sit in your office, spend 8 hours and create like crazy. Imagine how many pieces of content that you can now take that content and turn it into cash flow that you can create just on 2 to 3 apps that you have available to you. I'm just saying, you do what you want. That's your money, right? But here we are with more that we could do. We ask a different question of this particular app, and it will then decide which one it's going to use to answer it better for you. Earlier today, I asked it to create some HTML code for me. Then it went in and created the code using its best decided upon code creator. Then I says, well, heck, I don't know what to do with this code. And then it told me what exactly it can do with the code. That becomes the power, everybody. I told you I was going to show you in this short video how you can take ideas, information, and turn it into income for yourself so you can put some cash in our pockets. You're going to use a couple of apps. You're going to use a couple of AIs, and all it's going to come together so that it can put cash in your pockets. All right. If you like this kind of video, I'm doing them all the time, but help your boy out, right? I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get people active and engaged. Put your information into the comment section if you're seeing it there, if you're seeing it on a webinar or something like that. Hey man, engage with this stuff, because I want you thinking, I want you to see, here's how it's done. Here's how I now can do it myself, because Randy's going to show me, he's going to teach me, he's going to train me, whatever it is. And then the key becomes going out there and implementing it and doing this stuff so that you can also put cash in your pockets and protect your income, man, from the coming of AI and all of its little friends. All right. Hey, let's talk again in the next video. See you then.